Tell me Darth Vader would start stronger than Anakin. Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker was stronger.
Oh yeah, dude. If you have a fight between Prime Anakin and Prime Luke, Anakin still wins.
Yeah. Hello, sir. Hello. Hey, thank you for joining us today.
Of course,
Thank you
it's
for
easy.
joining
My pleasure.
Oh, yeah, you already know. How y'all doing today? It's your host,
Turn me up!
back with another and, back with a little family. Say hi, everybody. Say hi, friend.
Hello. How we doing, guys? Happy to be here. Finally, I get to hear the intro in person this while.
He was my classmate. This is Andrew.
Unky Drew.
Unky Drew, you know what I'm saying? Me and him shared speech class together, and even though we
It was a wild class.
it was a lot.
It was a wild.
It was fun though. It was fun. I enjoyed a lot of the time together, and a lot of the people in our class. You'll probably see them soon on the podcast too.
I'm waiting to see the other ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry.
First one.
He is the first one. No, you can gloat. Just tell them.
Yes.
You'd be like, ha, I was the first one on the podcast. Ha. Listen, guys. Everybody here, at least me and him, because we're the only two people here. Everybody here enjoys a
Oh, we
good.
got Kylo here.
Oh, yeah, Kylo enjoys some good, cartoons every now and then too. But for us, we enjoy some good comics. And I don't know about some of y'all, but I was big on DC and Marvel. And I was really big on video games too, because I was a huge gamer. I had the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have the 5 right now.
GameCube.
No GameCube. DS,
Dang.
Game Boy,
Yes.
Wii.
Classic.
Yeah. I was a baller. I played a little bit of Xbox. I never had the Xbox, but I played the Xbox. You know what I'm saying?
I still got the 360 line in my house actually.
Okay. Maybe you need to bust it out.
There was a sad day when Xbox 360 Live.
Oh, Xbox 360 Live.
Yeah.
Cut? Is it off?
I think it's off.
Damn.
Last I heard it was off, so I tried to play some online there.
Oh, wait, I think PlayStation and Xbox did.
It lasted a while though. It was like just last year I think it happened.
Yeah.
It was for a while, so the lifespan was really good.
I think PlayStation did the same thing too. Damn. Well, either way, I don't even have my PlayStation 3 anymore, so it don't matter to me. But it sounds like you need to knock the dust off that thing and go play some solo player games.
Bro, it's weird because I had one controller for the whole time, and half of the lifespan of that Xbox, like the battery pack thing, I had to always blow on it. You know what you had to do back in the day, I didn't have a charger for it or anything.
So let me tell y'all something.
I also got a big connect.
Do y'all know why I like PlayStation so much and why I always shitted it on Xbox? Do you know why I shitted it on the Xbox? Because of that. Y'all be like, shut up, your battery pack fall out. Shut up, that's why your battery dead. like, I can play my controller and charge my thing, you know what I'm saying? Or I can just switch out controllers.
Dude,
Y'all gotta completely switch.
Why do you think I want to switch over? I'm trying to get the PS5 now.
Bro, the PS5, I'm not gonna lie to you, they copied y'all too much with that bulky ass controller they have now. I don't know. I like the slimmer controller that the PlayStation has always had.
I've always liked it better. That's how I like the way you play FIFA on it, for example.
Oh yeah, it just makes it easier. And for people that use claw,
I can't.
I only use claw for like certain games, and if I have to in a game, like let's say I'm playing a puzzle game, and I'll be like, damn.
Like Tetris.
Nah, it'll be like, oh, do this challenge. And, you'll get some type of credits or you'll get points or whatever towards your character, you know what I'm saying? And then you have to do all this extra shit, like press this button at the same, press this button. Yeah. So I'm over here claw mode, like, okay, waiting for that shit to pop up.
The sound effect.
You know what I'm saying? Like, playing that shit, like, hold on, hitting them with that.
Let's hit him with that. Let's see it. Oh, it's a different feeling.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you see how fast it is?
Yeah, let me hold it right now.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like we're holding an artifact. It's just, yeah.
bro.
Yeah, especially the yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's just a little.
Mad respect to the muscles you gain from that.
Yeah. I promise you, bro. My muscle memory is crazy.
What was your first console? Actually, I don't know.
My first
ever. Like it could be handheld too.
console. Definitely the Game Boy. It was a Game Boy. It was a Game Boy. No, it was the Game Boy. Cause I had Pokemon.
Game Boy SP or the Micro
No,
or the Advance. You probably don't remember the versions.
I don't remember the different versions.
Here, I'll break it down to you.
I had the Game Boy that
The really fat one with like the green like
the block one. I had the block one, the little block one.
The white one?
Yeah.
The OG one.
Yes.
Same.
No,
Still have it.
I lied. Mine was gray.
Was it? No, it can't be. It can't be the OG because it was only white at that time. They only had one variation of it.
No, it wasn't. It was a gray one. It was. I remember specifically. It was gray.
Was it like fold?
Yes, that's what it was.
It was SP. It was SP.
That's what it was.
Game Boy SP.
And
that's when they first introduced the backlit screen for handhelds. Actually, for that.
Imagine, bro. We are so old.
Bro, I'm spitting out these weird.
We are so old. But what was your first interaction with comics?
So I think I was like around 7 or 8. I went to like the Scholastic book fairs you used to have at school. You would go to and just pick up all like the kids' books. Like they were cool. The books you didn't want to read for summer reading. That's where we would go. And actually, funny enough, it had nothing to do with superheroes. It was actually a Star Wars comic. Yeah,
love me some Star Wars.
Star Wars comic.
A1.
It was actually from the prequel era. I remember it vividly. It was an Asajj Ventress story. I don't know if you're familiar with the Clone Wars or any of that stuff from Star Wars. You probably did. It was on Cartoon Network back in the day.
Yeah. I watched the entire thing. Ahsoka, she was a baddie. Ahsoka.
She's getting her own live action series.
She could have got it. She could have got it. She could have got it. Definitely. I'm saying I'll be the first one to say it. She could have got it. Leia, you too.
Leia.
Yeah, bro.
Padme.
Yeah. No. Princess Leia.
Yeah, I know, but Padme, her mom.
Oh.
Remember Natalie Portman that played the mom in the prequels?
Oh.
She was my childhood crush.
I didn't.
She was my childhood crush.
See, like.
No, Natalie Portman.
I'm not gonna lie to you, live action Star Wars were A1. Best, like, I think the Star Wars series is up there with top series, like movie series. What do you think?
It's weird because it's got every generation of Star Wars has their own fandom. Like, you got the OG trilogy, prequel trilogy, and now the sequels. Thing is that when you mix them both, you get too many fans fighting for which is the better one. Like, you got the OG saying like, shit, they changed that shit so much. They don't have like the base of what it should be. And then the prequels, it's like, well, at least we got to like do our own story. Even though the dialogue was wonky in the movies, at least we got our thing. And the sequels, it's like, we're better than both of you guys. Like, shut up.
Like, no, I'm sorry. Listen, I say Jabba the Hutt would have folded everybody.
Yes.
From the sequel. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. I hear power ranking people like it's anime. What is Jabba Hutt? What is Jabba the Hutt's power?
If you really want to power rank someone, don't even look at that one. He should be canon, and he's not canon anymore since Disney bought out Star Wars. You ever play Force Unleashed?
Oh, bro,
that game.
He would have fucked up the universe.
He in terms of power skill, he was
probably up there with Anakin. And
if Anakin hadn't gone, get burned up and shit, and I can curse in here, right?
Yeah. That shit.
If it was like if he got burned up and because in the comics, we're already gonna go into some comics lore here. At least in Legends, because it's not canon anymore. See, when Disney bought out Star Wars, a lot of the comics that came before were made Legends, so they're not canon anymore. I consider them canon because I think those are one of the better storylines in Star Wars. Yeah,
it's the OGs.
Yeah.
How do you consider the originals non-canon?
Yeah, I consider them canon. Most of the people consider, even people who aren't even like into the newer ones that have come out, they treat it as if because it's George's vision. a lot of these things were approved by George Lucas.
Yeah, the creator.
He's the creator.
Of Star Wars, like.
Yeah. So
and his music choices.
John Williams. If you guys don't have John Williams on your Spotify, the music in it, something's wrong.
Missing out.
You're missing out.
Missing out and pissing out.
But Star Killer, yeah, a beast in Force Unleashed.
He would have because Darth Vader. You can't tell me Darth Vader would start stronger than Anakin. Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader. Anakin Skywalker was stronger.
Oh yeah, dude! If you have a fight between Prime Anakin and Prime Luke, Anakin still wins.
Yeah,
he wins
like
easily.
Bro, I don't think people understand how goated that nigga was, bro. He was my favorite character, bro. Even though he was always on his period.
It was,
bro. You can't tell me, bro. This man was always like fighting the darkness.
No,
like fighting the darkness.
Yeah, this is the thing that the prequel fans get because listen, I love the prequels. They were my childhood, but I'll admit the dialogue, the shit that Anakin said, it's like something out of like a Shakespearean play.
Yes, bro.
Legitimately.
I'm this man. If somebody became evil because they watched Anakin Skywalker, it would make sense. It would literally make sense.
Yeah.
Like I see where your villain backstory came from. Like
yeah. No, there's this thing that the prequels still get flagged to today. Is that we didn't really get to see how brutal he could actually be instead of being like a whiny teenager.
I swear to God. Imagine.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie to you, Mason Windu. He was obviously, literally my name.
Yeah. Samuel L. Jackson. You know how he got the purple lightsaber?
How?
Okay, so he went up to George, is like, which lightsaber do I get? Like, do I get to like? It's like, well, for the good guys it's only blue and green, and for the villains it's always red. It's like,
well,
why don't we throw in purple in there? Why can I have a purple lightsaber? And George is like, all right, let's give this man purple. He's Samuel L. Jackson, give him purple.
Okay, with Star Wars being your first comment, what is the latest comic you read?
I think the latest one might have been from the Darth Vader comics that have come out actually in association with Marvel. And if you haven't read the Darth Vader comics, I would recommend.
Sounds like a good read.
Basically, one of the last ones I read, the basis is that Vader. This is like post A New Hope. It was in between the first movie and the second movie, Empire and A New Hope.
Okay.
And he is like out searching for answers. He just found out that Luke is his son, and he's looking for answers. And so he goes to Obi-Wan's hut to look for answers. He hires Boba Fett, who is my favorite character, by the way.
Boba Fett.
Jango
Fett.
They did him dirty in the Disney Plus show, but
really?
Boba Fett, like pre-Disney, badass.
Boba Fett, because Jango was his son.
Jango was a father.
No, oh yeah, it was the other way around. Sorry, Jango was the realest nigga. Jango, I'm not gonna lie to you, they killed him like a hodo.
Samuel L. Jackson did him dirty with that head beheading thing.
Yeah, they killed him like a bitch.
right in front of Boba.
Like it was real dirty. And like they did him dirty during the Jabba the Hutt whole thing.
Oh, when he got swallowed up by the Sarlacc pit. Yeah.
That, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Han Solo literally swipes, like there's like a little slight swipe and he tumbles.
Yeah. Like Han Solo. Yeah, they killed all Hans. And it was his son too.
Yeah.
That was the twist of the lifetime. I'm not gonna lie to you though.
Yeah.
That was the twist of the lifetime for Star Wars.
100%. Yeah. So basically the basis of that comics was, so he's looking for answers. He just found out Luke is his son, and he goes to Obi-Wan's hut to see what he has, because he finally located where Obi-Wan was at the time before he was killed on the Death Star. And at the same time, he finds he leaves Obi-Wan's hut and he goes to Naboo, which is where Padme was from, Anakin's wife in the prequels. And he finds security holograms and recordings just before she died that she was pregnant and that she survived, like the baby survived.
I forgot. He never got with what's her name? He never ended up getting with what her name? That one girl he was in love with, the princess.
Anakin?
Yeah, during the Clone Wars.
Yeah, that's Padme.
Oh, that was Padme.
She was a queen. Well,
why can't
no, I get what you mean. Because she was a queen in the first episode 1. She was Queen Amidala.
Yeah, okay.
And then after she became a senator.
Because you used a different name. That's what
I was using a different name. I should be more clear with that.
I'm sorry. You got me there. You got me right there for a second. I'm like, hold on, what?
Yeah, so
Batman. I'm like,
so she was Queen of Naboo. She was their queen. Mm-hmm. And then shortly after episode 1, after the whole Trade Federation story, she becomes a senator. She didn't want to become a senator, but because she was like, for her home planet, she was the youngest leader. Mm-hmm. I think she had it when she was like 14. And she met Anakin when she was like 9, which is like also a little...
How old was Anakin?
She was like 9 years old.
Anakin was like...
Padme was 14 when she was Queen of Naboo. But basically, in the comics...
Anakin is a predator.
She had...
Anakin is a predator, bro.
What? Wouldn't it be Padme, though? Right? Because she's the older one, right? I don't know.
No, Anakin is...
Because he was 9 and she was 14 when they met.
Oh, yeah. Anakin got game. Switch it up.
Yeah, but anyway, so... I don't know if you remember from the prequels, in the first 2 movies, she had handmaidens who were like lookalikes of her.
Oh, yeah. Because they wanted to prevent her from getting like...
Yeah, they wanted to prevent her from getting killed. So what happened is that Vader finds Padme looking for answers or whatever. Like they cross paths, and he thinks he's Padme, and it turns out she's actually one of the handmaidens that survived from that era. And she like dresses the same way, and so they kind of go on like a mission to find out things too, because she. I don't remember because I read this comic about like 2 years ago.
That sounds like a cool.
It's a good it's a good series. I think there's about 10 books. I could be wrong, but I think it was 10 books.
Because I always thought Darth Vader could have been a good guy, or at least an anti-hero. He didn't have to die. He didn't have to die. I felt like that. I because of the end of the movie, I just felt like that. He didn't have to die.
When he lifted the mask off and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he decided to choose, if he decided to actually work with Luke, could have beat the Emperor, because fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Literally, fuck that guy. Killed Mason Windu. Made him look like a bitch. Be like...
Well, kill the guy who looks like a raisin.
Literally.
Palpatine looks like a raisin.
General
Palpatine. Chancellor Palpatine.
Emperor
Emperor Palpatine.
Emperor. General.
He's got a